The Indus River, Lifeline of Sindh, and the Looming Water Crisis. Introduction. The Indus River, one of the longest and most significant rivers in South Asia, originates from the Tibetan Plateau, flowing through India, and then entering Pakistan via Gilgit-Baltistan. It continues its journey southward, passing through Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Punjab, before finally reaching Sindh and emptying into the Arabian Sea. Historically, the Indus has been the backbone of Pakistan's agriculture, industry, and livelihoods, particularly for Sindh, which heavily depends on its waters for sustenance. However, recent developments including the construction of dams, extensive canal systems, and increased water extraction in Punjab, have sparked significant concerns about the future availability of water in Sindh. These issues have far-reaching consequences, not only for agriculture, but also for the environment, the economy, and the very existence of coastal areas like Karachi. Punjab's canal projects, a threat to Sindh's water supply. Punjab, being the most politically and economically influential province in Pakistan, has long been accused of diverting an unfair share of the Indus River's waters through the construction of multiple canal projects. There are reports that Punjab is expanding its irrigation network by cloning 5 canals from the Indus, further exacerbating the already tense water disputes between the two provinces. If these projects materialize, the following impacts will be inevitable. Severe water shortages in Sindh. Sindh already faces significant water shortages due to upstream diversions. Any additional canals in Punjab will drastically reduce the available water for Sindh's irrigation, drinking, and industrial needs. Decline in agricultural productivity. Sindh's agriculture is heavily reliant on the Indus, particularly for crops like wheat, rice, and cotton. A decrease in water availability will directly impact crop yields, leading to food insecurity, economic decline, and mass unemployment. Ecological disaster in Sindh's wetlands and lakes. Many lakes and wetlands in Sindh, such as Manchar Lake and Keenjar Lake, depend on the Indus River inflows. Reduced water supply will accelerate their degradation, affecting biodiversity and local fisheries. Impact of Indus water shortage on the Arabian Sea and coastal Sindh. The flow of the Indus into the Arabian Sea plays a crucial role in maintaining the delicate balance of the coastal ecosystem. The decreasing water discharge into the sea has led to catastrophic consequences for Sindh's delta region. Seawater, intrusion, and the destruction of agricultural land. When the Indus fails to meet the sea, seawater begins to push inland, making the soil saline and unsuitable for farming. Areas like Thatta, Badin, and Sujawal have already lost thousands of acres of fertile land to seawater intrusion. Displacement of coastal communities. Many fishing communities depend on the Indus River's flow to sustain marine life. With reduced fresh water reaching the sea, fish stocks have declined, leading to economic hardships and forced migration. Karachi's threat of drowning. The natural flow of the Indus into the sea helps maintain the sea level and prevents coastal erosion. If freshwater inflows continue to decrease, Karachi and other coastal cities face the risk of rising sea levels, which could lead to severe flooding. The looming water crisis and political disputes. The dispute over water distribution between Punjab and Sindh is not new. The Indus Water Accord of 1991 was meant to ensure a fair distribution of water, but Sindh has repeatedly accused Punjab of violating the agreement by taking more than its allocated share. Furthermore, the construction of new projects like the Kalabag Dam remains a contentious issue. Sindh opposes the dam, arguing that it would allow Punjab to further monopolize the Indus and worsen water shortages in the lower riparian areas. Possible solutions. To prevent an environmental and humanitarian catastrophe, the following measures must be considered. Strict implementation of the 1991 Water Accord. An independent body should ensure that Punjab does not divert more than its allocated share of water. Construction of barrages and small dams in Sindh. Instead of mega projects like Kalabagh Dam, Sindh should be allowed to build small dams and reservoirs to manage its own water needs. Restoring Indus flow into the sea. A minimum environmental flow of water into the Arabian Sea must be ensured to prevent seawater intrusion and protect coastal communities. Public awareness and policy advocacy. Sindh stakeholders, including farmers, politicians, and environmentalists, must unite to advocate for their water rights. Conclusion. The Indus River is the lifeblood of Sindh, and any further reduction in its flow will have devastating consequences for millions of people. If Punjab continues to divert more water for its own use, Sindh's agriculture, economy, and coastal stability will face irreversible damage. Karachi, the country's economic hub, could face severe flooding due to rising sea levels if freshwater inflows into the sea are halted. To avoid a full-blown crisis, immediate and equitable water management policies must be implemented. Otherwise, the future of Sindh, and by extension Pakistan, remains in grave jeopardy.